Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I do hope that you are well. Today is the 9th of November of 2021. Let's see how the energies are playing out today. There's our card. That was a quick one. And we've got the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor does speak to our emotional, financial, psychological security. It does speak to if we feel safe and secure, whether we've been protected. It does speak to home matters. This could, and maybe someone in your life as an energy, it does speak to difficulties, but because the Emperor is not very emotional, this is Aries. Many times it's Taurus energy for me. As you'll find in many decks, we do have the energy of Taurus shown. Aries is close to Taurus anyway, so it's someone who has got those energies in their chart. Now, on another level, and reading tarot, everyone, is not, it's not that we have to go only by the book. Tarot is a tool that we utilize to help us connect. Okay, to help us connect, and that's exactly what the tarot is for me. So I see the Emperor as someone, Agape, hello. I see the Emperor in this deck, which is the Pictorial Key Tarot deck. I see this Emperor as with very strong Aquarius, could also have strong fire in their chart, could be the Leo that's in opposition to Aquarius. I do see him, even though the Emperor is usually quite strict and temperamental and very business orientated, has to do things by the book for the higher good. I do see that he's got a lighter side to him, very much about gifts. He does denote Christmas for me, Father Christmas. So speaking of the astrology, looking at the astrology today, Agape, be good. Looking at the astrology today, just letting you know that there's a lot of frustration. There is a lot of frustration because Mercury and Mars in the sign of Scorpio are conjoined. They're joining together and they're squaring over to Saturn in Aquarius. That's the block, everyone. Yes, I do love you, sweetheart. So this is the Pictorial Key Tarot. Thank you, Agape. Can you please settle? I know you love me. Oh, she's so cute. Didn't she make your day? I mean, she makes my day, especially when you get kisses. And she's slobbering all over my table and my tablecloth. Her saliva's dripping everywhere. Can you leave Hermes alone? Thank you. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I can't help but laugh the way she acts and reacts. Yeah, so yesterday was the day of Archangel Michael, and I've got his icon here, which Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel's day was a big day, November 8th. I couldn't get a reading out to you because I've been very busy doing the eclipse astrology forecast on Patreon. Those of you that are on Patreon, it is uploading, so you will get it a little bit early. This is happening on the 19th of November, and you should be expecting another video, as I will be taking a little bit of tarot as well as looking at the astrology for each sign. Obviously on YouTube, I will also, for those of you that are not on Patreon, that are very loyal to Divine Debut and me and myself, on YouTube I will be doing a tarot reading for you concerning the lunar eclipse, which is going to be a difficult one. So what's the message today? Can you, do you have ants in your pants? I mean, do you? Can you just sit down like Eros does? Okay, that's it. You're going down. Yeah, she won't let me talk. She won't let me work. So, Agape, stay down there. So, yes, very frustrating energies in the astrology, just like what Agapi probably feels like now, because she seems so passionate. She will not leave me alone and she will not give up. And that could be the emperor, an emperor, and a person in your life, or this could be you and your energies. All right, dear spirit and the divine, what's going on today? What's going on today concerning, this block that we're trying to move away from? Just remember that today, tomorrow is going to be quite frustrating. Now, the moon is transiting through Capricorn, so we've got to be tough. This is tough love, or someone could be tough loving you, or you could be doing that to someone else. It can be quite frustrating, and it's also quite challenging. And just on the note of what's going on in the astrology, please know the next 10 days are not going to be easy, okay? After the eclipse, after the 19th, things will settle down. So we've got the 9 of Wands, which is very much about, staying on track at the foundation. We've got another Knight of Swords. We've got the 5 of Swords. Agapi, you really have to go down. Thank you. So this is the challenge here. This is very challenging. We've got air and fire. So distant past, it's about messages, maybe even legalities. And I don't read reversals, so the Knight of Swords can speak to challenges, whether there's been harmony in relationships, in partnerships, in all your relationships, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. There's competitive energies here with the 5 of Swords. This can speak to legalities as well. Logically, it's the Aquarius energy. So what is true? Is there intelligence there? Is there new ways that we need to do things? Because remember, the Emperor is very traditional, right? It's all about sort of, even though this is Aries energy, Aries is instigating, taking charge, beginning something. But remember, Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is the warrior. Now, the Mars is transiting through Scorpio, which is very strong, very potent. And there could be a clash there where desires, communications connected to our desires, what it is that we're wanting to manifest. But there's the block with Saturn. Saturn is tradition. Someone or a situation that is difficult where change is concerned. And that's why we've had Saturn squaring over to Uranus Saturn in Aquarius, squaring over to Uranus in Taurus all year. This is still playing out, and we've still got an exact square just before Christmas. So this is the now energy. Let's look at the recent past. Page of Pentacles, which can be a messenger, could be a child, could be someone that's quite childish in the way they communicate. But this is also someone that could be a student, someone that's studying something long-term connected to money, security, stability, a home. And maybe there's also, you could be going through some sort of a lesson. Remember that the nodes are almost ending. They're coming to a completion point. North node in Gemini, South node in Sagittarius. So it's all about learning. As I said, one person is the student, the other person is the teacher, and then they flip-flop, they switch positions. But, the Emperor for me as an energy is not an easy energy. It's very much connected to Saturn in Aquarius. And that is the block. So it's not to say that someone does not want to either gift you or help you. A person who sits in a position of power, is it a work-related issue for you? What is it? But what I see is that there's positive connotation concerning Christmas, and I do feel that Christmas is going to be special this year. I don't know why. Even though there's a lot of challenges going on, I still believe that Christmas will be quite special. Even though it may be not easy, the energies coming up to it are not simple, but the energies are starting to shift. What's the final outcome? We've got the Knight of Pentacles, so Page and Knight of Pentacles. And we do see the hoof of the horse up, which means there is slow, strategic action moving forward. This is the Virgo card, which says someone is trying to be certain about where they're heading to. There is transition here. There is transition. What's at the bottom? And we've got another knight. So that we've got 3 knights, which speak to a lot of action. Okay, the Knight of Wands is Sagittarian energy. So we've got Aquarius, Virgo, Sagittarius, some fixed energies, some mutable energies. Looks like something that was fixed from the past is challenged to change. Right? And as I said, Gemini and Sagittarius nodes, the North and the South nodes, they're mutable energies. We're coming out of mutable energies very soon, everyone, and moving more into the fixed energies as the nodes are going to change. They're going to shift. Now, Knight of Wands, he's running towards what it is that he desires. He's going to complete this cycle with the wand that he's bringing in. This could be a traveler. This could be someone that is following their desires, what they want to create, what they're passionate about. This could also be someone who's wanting to come in, travel. He is covering ground. He's chasing his desires. Now, this could also be someone who's, because I do see, look at this. To me, it's like the past meets the future here. So just on that note, I wanted to mention also that the nodes, well, the eclipses, with the eclipse coming in on the 19th in Taurus, Scorpio, on the axis Taurus, Scorpio. What was going on back in 19 years ago for you? What was going on back there 19 years back? This could be a revisiting or sort of the same thing playing out, the same story. So 19 years back in 2002, what was going on for you back then? You'll have to think back. And we've got the 8 of Cups. So someone's leaving a situation, something that did not fulfill their heart, did not make them happy. They couldn't find bliss there, so they're taking action towards something that, something that they feel very strongly about. Let's just quickly take a couple more cards here. 9 of Wands. So we've got the King of Wands here. We have the Knight of Wands, King of Wands. We know King of Wands is someone... Ooh. King of Wands is someone that could be a leader, could be the same person. Could be a Sagittarius, could be a Leo, could be... Remember, Leo and Aquarius are on the same axis, but this shows someone that they've reached the breaking point here, and they're ready to take action. They're ready to create. Remember, there's leadership here, just like the Emperor. And in the distant past, 2 cards opened up, the 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, which says to me there was a lot of happiness in the distant past, but there was a completion point. And, Knight of Swords, which is the main card, does speak to a lot of communication, action being taken, could also relate to matters of law. I do see a cycle ending here. Maybe there was someone's coming in quickly. 19 Cups is Leo, 19 is the Sun. There was happiness here, or there was the ability to create, but I do feel with the Knight of Swords, which is usually harsh for me, it's hard energies, where someone was not totally truthful, or they were holding back on what their truths were, connected to a cycle that was completed, or 19 matters of the heart, right? Leo, matters of generosity. But remember that Leo does speak to flirtation, fun, happiness here. I do see that someone was happy here. I don't know if the other person was happy as well, or maybe there were injustices. Maybe there was karma that someone was dealing with in the past here, because remember, I don't read reversals. I'm not taking the cards reversed, so we don't know 100% that there was sheer happiness here. But remember, we also had the Eight of Cups. So we had the 10, the 9, and the 8. So recent past, Ace of Swords, clarity, communication, truth, justice, matters of justice, victory. Let's see what that Five of Swords is. Because remember, fives do speak to conflict and changes. We've got the Knight of, what am I saying? The Fool. And the Fool does take a leap of faith, even though there's conflict here. This is someone who is not thinking of the consequences and diving into a situation. So a new cycle begins. Let's see here. And we've got the Ace of Cups. We've got 2 aces here. So whatever this leap of faith is, into something that's been worked from the past, what I feel this is saying is a major cycle has ended. We have spoken about the 10 of Wands in the now, that someone is taking action towards completing a major cycle, right? And this cycle has begun from the past. It is connected to the past where someone, remember, the Eight of Cups has left a situation maybe that has ended. Maybe they thought they could find full-on happiness and bliss in all, on all levels, but they're quickly leaving. And I don't know if someone, someone now is emotionally, they've checked out of a situation and they're moving quickly towards a risk. Maybe they're covering ground, maybe needing to take a journey. Could be a literal, could be an emotional journey, even though it's conflictual and there's still hardships. Where maybe there hasn't been justice, maybe there hasn't been happiness where they were in the past. But this, remember I said, relates to the past. Someone's been doing the work, strategizing towards the future and moving slowly but surely towards a new beginning. And we've got the Knight of Cups here, another knight. So we've got all the knights on the table. So the Knight of Cups, remember, an offer, an emotional offer, but something that in the love department, Knight of Cups is not so experienced, right? He's not quite sure of himself in the love department. Knight of Cups offers the Ace of Cups, which is here. Maybe they're coming forth and making something real and practical that they need to be certain about the practicality of what this offer is, whether they can be stable, they can find value or security in whatever it is that they're offering here. Let's take a card on the Knight of Wands. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is something long-term. Wow, the Devil. Something long-term. This could be an offer. Let's move in together. Let's work together. This could be a new project for others of you. This could also be the beginning of a situation concerning a commitment. Now, obviously, here we could see there have been blockages with the Devil. The Devil, again, Saturnian blockages. And I want to say that for some of you, I suppose this could be 2 different people that you could be dealing with. We've got the Emperor, someone that's older, more mature. The King of Wands is someone that is not as mature, not as experienced. For some of you, this could be the same person. For others, you may be needing to make a choice, leaving someone who was quite challenging. I do see the Emperor as very much the Saturnian elder, which is Capricorn. So it does speak to the boss. It speaks to timely fashion. It speaks to karma. Remember, Saturn does speak to karma. So this is restrictive energies, limitations, Capricorn, right? Capricorn, which Saturn does give the rewards after hardships. But Saturn is also in Aquarius. Aquarius is fixed air, difficulties in change. But Uranus, remember, Uranus is going to radically change a situation or break down the blockages of Saturn in whatever is going on for you at this point. We've got the child, which can speak to a literal child or a situation that is new, something that has or is going through transformation. It is a 13, which is the Scorpio energy. Happy birthday if it is your birthday today, dear Scorpio. Scorpio is deep, it's transformative, it's powerful, but it's also, remember, it's like, it's got a lot to do with secrecy, and a lot of secrets will be revealed. A lot of things that we were kept in the dark about will be shown to us. The child is here. We've got worries concerning a child or the beginning of a situation. There can be a lack of clarity with the clouds. The clouds do speak to Neptune. It's nebulous, okay? Insecurity, secrets, hidden doubts, hidden information and doubts. And we've got the lily, which the lily is an open wound concerning details, maybe too much being detail orientated. You could be dealing with someone that's just too much about the details and not moving forward, let's say. Or where there's been a lot of confusion, because this is Virgo Pisces for me. Okay, Virgo Pisces, which Virgo rules the 6th house. It can also speak to matters of health. I mean, psychological issues that have turned into physical wounds or physical health issues here. Now, the lily can also speak to matters of sex, virtue, wisdom, and someone's ethics. Someone will not move forward unless they have the true picture that there's been that there's morality here. So someone standing in integrity here, they will not move forward. Maybe that's why something's needed to transform. Something that needed to begin maybe was blocked because of confusion, illusion, maybe even deception and lies. But this can also speak to a spiritual connection. And remember, the clouds can also speak to that Neptunian energy, which is a divine connection. We've got a divine feminine. This could be you or another person, the person you're dealing with. We've got the book again, illusion, deception, lessons, information coming through, knowledge. And we've got the sun, which breaks through the clouds, everyone. This is amazing. So if you don't have the clarity, if you are not certain about something, trust in your heart. Trust that the sun will bring you the clarity as the sun moves through Scorpio. Now, yes, Agape's tail is in my mouth. Thank you, Agape. The mice is difficult. It can speak to worry. It can speak to others that are in the picture as well. This is Chiron in Libra, the mice, which someone feels as though time is running out. It can speak to destruction or disease or a sense of lack concerning finances, or that there's people involved in the picture here. Gossip maybe also. She's not going to give up. Let's take a Moonology oracle and see what the picture is like concerning our emotions. Agape, this cannot work, sweetheart. I mean, I'm in company with my people and you are interrupting, like seriously, like love does not give up. Love does not give up. Agape is not going to give up. And this is true love. Let's take... Just so you know, when I laugh, she is kissing me. She is kissing me. I've never seen such a persistent kid in my life. Now, can you stay there? Ants in your pants? All right, that's it. Sit on my lap. A new start is coming, new moon. There's a new moon energy here. Now, we've just had a new moon in Scorpio. So a new, deep beginning, transformative beginning will be taking place. Remember that the new moon in Scorpio was right in opposition to Uranus. So this will be an unexpected new beginning. Okay, so it looks very much like an eclipsed moon here, but it does not speak of eclipse. So agape, come on. Now beneath the devil card is the world card, which says, and these are the 4 fixed signs. This does say that there is a completion point and the possibility for Venus, the rebirth of Venus, a birthing of something that we love, closing up a major karmic cycle in our life could be playing out right now. Okay, so let's see, we've got a 5, 9, 15, 18, and 11 is 29. 29 and an 8 is a 37, and a 4, that's 41, which equals a 5, and 5 is the Hierophant. It's the energy of Taurus, which we're in the energies of the eclipse on the 19th of November already, which will be a full moon in Taurus, everyone. So I'd like to just take one more card, and that is from the Mythic Oracle. What do the gods want us to know? Please, Spirit, the gods, the message from the gods. And we have Iris and Harmony. Okay, I'm going to read that for you. All right, Agape, this is, you are being naughty today. You are being naughty. Let's read from the book. Iris is a number 36. And I opened right on the page, which equals a 9. Again, it rings the Hermit. Harmony. So Iris is the daughter of the sea god Thomas and the sea nymph Electra. She is the personal messenger of Hera, able to travel freely through all realms. Represented by the rainbow, Iris is said to provide water to the clouds and carries a pitcher of water from the river Styx, the river that creates the boundary between Earth and the realm of Hades. The water from the river has many magical powers, including the power to make those who would perjure themselves go to sleep. Like Hermes, she also carries a herald's wand. So, like Hermes, she carries the herald's wand. Iris is the link between God and mankind, heaven and earth. Through the unity of the sun and the water, she creates the full spectrum of colors and brings harmony with her wherever she goes, creating harmonious communication between the realms. You know, that's interesting to see here with the clouds, which does speak to water in the sky, right? That Neptunian energy, right? The sun comes, breaks through the clouds. We should have understanding concerning that. And remember that the rainbow does speak to something that we've wished for. If you have drawn this card, it is time to pay attention to your feelings. If you have found yourself experiencing conflict in your relationships, it may be time to find out why. Are you happy in your heart? Are you looking after your inner needs? Are you confident and comfortable within yourself? Do you listen to yourself and honor your word to yourself? All those things directly impact your relationships and your ability to communicate with the world around you. This is a time for restoring harmony, first to yourself, then to the world around you. This card is about harmony of the heart, and that harmony can only exist when you take care of yourself. This is a good time to write in a journal or sit in a reflective space and focus on what you are feeling and what you need at this time to feel nurtured and whole within yourself. This is the time to find the loving space that exists within your heart and truly open yourself up to love, kindness, generosity, and forgiveness. In order to do this, you may need to truly take the time to feel love and kindness towards yourself. Only when you have truly nourished yourself can the abundance of love and joy that exists within you flow out into the world. And it is only then that you will be able to create true harmony with others in a clear and balanced way. So I wanted to mention, everyone, that if love is blocked to you right now, if the door is closed, Iris and Harmony is saying, find the balance within yourself first. Remember that the Ace of Cups here can also be, this is the Holy Grail. This is feeding love into our heart first so that we could be balanced and in sync with what our heart desires, where our happiness lies. If we are not happy within truly our own skin, then how can we give love out to others? And that, love has got many different meanings. Okay, there is the love from the mother to the child, the love between two people that are romantically connected, the love for thy neighbor. Okay, so the message is very, very interesting today, that love thyself. If love is blocked to you for whatever reason, could be timing, it could be the situations that are surrounding you, it could be the stars and how they're affecting you or the other person in your life right now. Remember that the general energy is the mice, which the mice is not an easy card. Okay? And we've got the letter here. The letter can speak to news. News could be blocked. Truths can be blocked at this point, at this time. It's only a matter of time, though, I feel, with that new moon in opposition to Uranus, which Uranus will break down anything that is stuck. Anyone who is not, who does not accept, who does not find it easy to get uncomfortable, because change is always uncomfortable, right? It's always uncomfortable. And for those of you that are dealing or have got a lot of fixed energies in your charts, you are being challenged for change at this point. Now, everyone has got, obviously, the fixed energies in their chart in a certain area, but obviously when you've got your planets in a fixed sign, or important points in fixed signs, which is Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio and Taurus, that's when it's more important for you. Okay, so those of you that don't understand what I'm talking about, we do talk about this a lot on Patreon, so do join us there as we do go into specific details concerning the astrology and what the month holds ahead, and so on and so forth. We do speak about the eclipses. Those of you that are on the first tier on Patreon, and you usually get the extended tarot readings, I do apologize. I will be working on the November readings, and this is for all of you on YouTube. I will be doing the November readings now in the next couple of days, so do look out for those. And obviously they will be extended, and those on Patreon do get the extended readings for November and for every month. So thank you for your understanding. As you know, life is challenging for everyone now, not just you, not just me, but everyone. So a new start is coming, everyone. A new moon is on the horizon. I just wanted to mention also, lastly, before I close up this video, that we're having a new moon, a solar eclipse on the axis Sagittarius, Gemini. So those of you that are either a Sagittarian, a Gemini, a Virgo or a Pisces, you will be very affected by this new moon, which will be happening on the 4th of December, but we're already feeling the power of the eclipses. So that could be a very interesting new moon. Remember, a new moon eclipse is amplified by 10. So speaking of the general energy, something long-term is being challenged to crack open. It's time to take the challenge, take the action, move forward, let desire, let fire drive you, because wherever we're heading towards, it's something that is very stable, very real, and very positive. Could also be quite lucrative, everyone, as Venus has stepped now into Capricorn, very positive for all the earth signs. And with that, I will leave you all. Thank you so much. Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, lots of healing to those who need it. Love and light, everyone. Talk to you soon. Namaste.